Don't be fooled with false hopes of getting the Birkin. A lot of influencers will tell you, hey, you know what, I got a Birkin and it was so easy and this is the process how I got it, yada, 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 yada. But how true is it? How true is it? So I wanted to tell you a story of the two sales associates that I went to go see when I went to San Diego. The first one was actually a manager and she was really, really nice. Set your expectations very low and do not believe any of these influencers telling you that it is that easy to get a Hermes bag. So don't be fooled with people who are telling you it is easy to get them, because they are not. So let's go ahead and talk about it, you guys. But if you're new to my channel, my name is Sigrid. You may call me Ziggy. I talk about luxury handbags, real estate, travel, finance, and minimalism in this channel. So the process of getting a Birkin is not a very easy process, you guys, right? Unless you are going to be buying them from eBay, you're going to buy them from Fashion File or Real, or, you know, Sacklab, wherever, a secondary marketplace. Well, obviously, those are easy peasy, right? All you got to do is just go to the website, look for the bag that you want and the specifications that you want, and then add to cart, checkout, and you're boom, done and over with, right? Easy peasy as that. But if you are trying to get one from the store or the boutique directly, it is not that easy. Like a lot of other influencers will tell you, like, oh yeah, you know, I walked into the Hermes store, I bought a scarf, and then all of a sudden, you know, I was just talking to my SA, and then, you know, they offered me a Hermes Kelly bag. Those are not true, you guys. They don't happen anymore like that. Probably like maybe 10, 20, I don't know, 20 years ago, that might be a possibility. But in 2023, 2024, that age is no longer, any of that stuff are no longer valid. It is not true. Unless you are getting your Hermes handbag from Paris, where you would fill out, you know, you would go to their website, and then, you know, go get an appointment, and then hopefully they get to offer you a handbag. That's the only place where you don't really need to pre-spend like a whole lot of your money in Hermes to be able to get a handbag. So, you know, if there are influencers out there that are just telling you like, oh yeah, you know, I have to wait for 2 years and then, you know, I got the handbag, and then, you know, I just bought like a Twilly and they offered it to me, you know, those are way gone, and those are just from the past. Now, moving forward and looking to what we currently have for today, that is no longer the truth, and that is no longer the case. So be ready if you are trying to go get a bag. Take you a year or two for you to be able to get your dream handbag in your hand. It is such a long process, so don't be fooled. Again, you guys, you know, don't be fooled and getting your hopes up that you can easily get a Birkin bag, because that is not the truth. And so my advice for you, if you guys are doing the Hermes journey, first of all, you need to really find a sales associate that you can really relate to, or a sales associate that you like, a feeling of connection. I think that is the first thing that I will tell you, right? So when I started my first Hermes journey, I have actually talked to many SAs, including SAs that are not even in my area for that matter, right? So the first SA that I talked to, I thought she was kind of nice. She was, you know, she was okay. And I straight up asked for a Hermes Birkin. How do I put my name on the list? And she was kind enough to list me on the list, you know, without really telling me about pre-spend or anything like that. And she just basically explained that it could take 2 to 5 years before you actually get the Birkin bag, right? And then the second time around that I went there, I basically, you know, bought a belt. But then I kind of like, you know, had that disconnect already from that connection the first time. So at that point, you know, I kind of cut ties with her. And then I went to my new SA now that I'm actually shopping with. And when I first shop with him, I have that like feeling of ease, feeling of happiness, and I feel like, you know, we can jive together, and because I think that we're in the same age, and so it was easier for me to actually, you know, kind of like talk to him. And so there was the comfort level with him, and that's what I'm talking about, right? So you need to have that comfort level with these sales associate. And then also I wanted to tell you a story of the two sales associates that I went to go see when I went to San Diego. The first one was actually a manager, and she was really, really nice. She asked me to text her the following day if there were any other handbags, you know, that type of thing, but unfortunately they didn't have it. And I was straightforward with her too. I basically told her, hey, you know what, I am just here on vacation. I'm not gonna be here for long. You know, I wanted to buy a lot of things from Hermes only if you have a handbag. That was my condition. And she said, no, we don't have a handbag at that time. And then, you know, to text her back. And I texted her back. She said, there's nothing. And then the following morning, on that time, you know, I also went back again to that San Diego boutique. I met this very, very beautiful young sales associate. She was so gorgeous, you guys. She's so pretty. I loved her. She was so beautiful. She was basically, you know, I was also upfront with her, and I was just telling her like, hey, you know what, you know, I'm here for vacation, and the same story, right? And so she was very straightforward to me too, and told me like, you know, if you shop with me here, you know, I'd be able to probably get you a handbag in 3 to 6 months, which was really nice. You know, it was really nice of her to actually, you know, tell me exactly what I was wanting to do. But obviously, you know, she was very far away from where I live, so I did not decide to, you know, do the Hermes journey with her. Rather, I sticked with my Hermes SA here in San Francisco. So anyway, you guys, again, you know, if going back to my story, do not be fooled by people who are telling you that it is very easy to get a Hermes bag, because they are not. Even if you go to their websites right now and you try to scour them, it's been very difficult to get their handbags also in the Hermes website. So, moral of the story, you guys, you know, be prepared. That's number one. And then number two, just take it easy. Enjoy the ride, because it's gonna be a very long ride to your dream bag for sure, you know. And Hermes only gives you 2 quota bags in a year anyway, so you know, it's not like they're gonna go ahead and shell out more than 2 for one person. And hence, you know, you also get all of these influencers buying some of their handbags in the secondary marketplace, especially if you do have like a specific color and a specific hardware in mind. Because in Hermes, you know, you get what you get. Even though you request a little bit something to them and, you know, kind of give them the specifications that you want, doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get the exact combination. I mean, you know, luck plays sometimes when you get the exact combination of what you wanted, if and they are available. Anyway, set your expectations very low, and do not believe any of these influencers telling you that it is that easy to get a Hermes bag, because sometimes they are just clickbaits. They're clickbaits. They just want you to watch their videos, and that's truth, right? So anyway, you guys, I call me Ziggy. I talk about luxury handbags, real estate, travel, finance, and minimalism in this channel. Thanks everybody for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye for now.